Hey, what's up, people? I hope we're connected. All right, this is great, man. I am loving this live streaming on YouTube. It's a big breakthrough. All right, how you doing, traders? Great to have you today. This is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, and I'm looking forward to walking through some markets today, see how it worked out today. The StructureBoss indicator and strategy has done really, really well today. The the silver market is just continuing to get crushed. It is printing some good trades for us. Take a look at today. We had a big news release at 8:30 Eastern Time today, which was right about here on the chart. And the structure boss here for silver is set up to be the reversing signals. Probably a good question of what is a reversing signal? A triangle structure reversal. And I just want to go over that real quick. We did this, I think, yesterday as well, but I'll go over it again. So when we have a zigzag here, we have a structure that is now, this is a strong high, because from this high we put in a new low. So a triangle is formed here from the prior swing to the structure high to the uh, uh, structure low, the new low that's put in, and we're looking to buy on a breakout of that strong high. So when we broke through that strong high, we're looking for a good move upward, and that is really exactly what happened. Every trend change has this structure change. So we have a new low put in. Here it is a lower high, but also now a higher low. We didn't break through that strong low. That means we're weakening to the downside, right? We're weakening to the downside. The breakout here is okay, but this is not a strong high, because this is actually a weak high. When we broke through the strong high here, which again is because the new low was put in, that is what we're looking to take advantage of and capitalize on, right? So this is a buy at this level, so we bought right at that point, and our target was achieved in really short order. We only had a few minutes here between entry and exit. So this is a Tuesday. Today is Valentine's Day 2023. We have garnered $6,600 trading Tuesdays, as you can see from our day of the week analysis here, and in the last 17 days. So this is some good trades. Let's go back a little further. So this was at 7:35 in the morning. We had another signal pop up. Let's make this a little bigger. Again, this is a structure low. This is a strong low because a new high was put in, and we're going to be selling when we break through that. We do a couple ticks away from that apex of that triangle, and we went short here. Now we have a pretty aggressive trailing stop in Structure Boss. It's an option, and I like to turn it on because it's been doing extremely well. So this trailing stop did get us out here with one or two ticks of profit. So we went down, we looked for a point where the highs of two candles are below our entry. That's when a trailing stop is engaged. I think it's break even plus one, and we got stopped out right away. Now unfortunately, this would have been a good trade had we waited it out, and we would have gone further down. But you know what? Let's take money off the table and reduce our risk. That's the goal of trading. We had another structure low put in here. This is again a reversal candle, a triangle I should say. And we went short right when price hit that level, which was right about at this point at just shortly before 8:30-ish, right as the news came in. And this again was a break even plus a couple of ticks, because the trailing stop moved in, and we also have an ATR that trails that distance. So we had two winners, although there were just a couple ticks, so maybe $100 up at that point. But here we go. We had a good reversal off of the news that it came in at 8:30. Not much going on here until this little triangle popped up. This again is a structure reversal triangle. So new low was put in. This is the strong high. We go and buy at that point. We bought right here, tick below the 21, probably 8 to 15 levels where we filled. And we held that out. Now, we didn't hit target, but we did hit our trailing stop, and that's where we got out. Another winner in silver. Here was a structure reversal downward. We got filled on that, and we got maybe one or two ticks on that trade. Here we ended up with a loser, our first loser of the day. So we went long at that point. Didn't quite fulfill our break-even conditions, so we went and we got stopped out on that one. The stop is the bottom of this triangle, so the initial risk is just here. It's pretty tiny. It's the bottom of that triangle on a long. Here we go. We went short. Just got ticked out on our trailing stop, and that one was a stop out. But here we came in again with a strong one. Do another real small structure reversal, and we went short here at that point, and we hit. I'm pretty sure we hit target on that guy. So target here we're shooting for is 1.75 reward for every unit risk. So 1 3/4 of your risk is also our target. Okay, so here was this guy, had you traded it, would have been another structure reversal. Could have been short right there. We got a tick or two on our trailing stop on that one. So I don't know. We're just crushing it today. We've had 5 or 6 winners and 1 loser. All right, we go ahead. We reverse the market. It's about 9:34. We have a little reversal triangle forming here. New low put in. The downward sloping leg of that triangle. We go long here right at that point, and boom, we are in target. That one hit target, full target. This is silver. Now this is a pretty big contract. Let's take a look at the move here. How many points did we get? That's a $700 trade right there. So beautiful trade. Silver, just loving that news. CPI came out again at 8:30. Look at this beautiful reversal. This is a perfect trend change. As I mentioned, you're looking for a reversal from a strong low. In this case, this is a weak high. It's a strong low that's confirmed when we break to a new high. And this now is a strong high because we're putting in a new low eventually, but we don't know that at the time. But this is a beautiful reversal trade. Look at that, hit target. Let's see how many bucks were on that trade right here to here. $700 move on that market. Loving that. So we ended the day. We had a beautiful day today. So let's take a look at our overall P&L. This is the blue line for Tuesday. See our Tuesday blue line? Look at that today. This was the first trade of the day. We had 1 loser, and the rest of it was a rocket shot upward. Our equity curve is just reaching forward. This is a great trade today. You know what, though? Let's go to another market. Oh, you know what? I want to show you something new that I put in. I hope you're gonna like this and appreciate it. So, okay, so you remember the hourly profit and loss. I think I showed this in the last video. But what I've added here is another feature which shows you the profit of the long trades and the profit loss of the short trades. Long trades are cyan colored line. Do you see that little cyan line here? And this kind of golden color is a short trade profit. So for this time of the day, on all days, the long trades pulled in that much, was maybe about 16 ticks of profit on the longs, but the short trades made the rest of it. So short trades came up with about 67 ticks, let's say. So here, but we can tell right away how many ticks are coming in from longs and shorts. So take a look here. We had some long trades earned a little bit of ticks there on your profit, and the short trades were kind of a big loser that in this time slice during the day. There's the longs tend to pull out a little bit better than the shorts in this one. Take a look at this one. Here we had a pretty good long wins as far as ticks goes. Pretty solid short. So this is a great time of the day to be short. This was an immediate reversal. The next time slice, great on the long side and a little weaker on the shorts. Here we see some really good short trades. Matter of fact, very little profit on the longs. Long is just maybe 1 tick of all of our trades. So that's a cool feature. Hey, look at this guy. Shorts would be a good time to go at this time slice, not so much on the longs because they basically canceled each other out, and the net profit was 1 tick. And here we go at the end of the time slice. So this time slice is from 10:45 to 11, and that would be the P&L for that. Now this is all days. I'm going to break this down. Let's zoom into the Tuesdays. Now this is just looking at Tuesday trades. See how fun this is? You can take a look at this, and you can see for every time slice of the day. So the first time slice is from 7 to 7:15. Nothing happened there. From 7:15 to 7:30, we've had one trade, and it was a winner, and we got one tick. So that's probably a break-even trade, break-even plus one. Here is from 8 o'clock to 8:15. Trades that occurred there were two trades on Tuesdays, and we got 24 ticks out of those, and they were both shorts. You can tell that the gold line, which is the short count, is there. Again, here we had one trade, and that was a winner, short, and this is from 8:15 to 8:30. So these are 15-minute intervals on this analysis. They will change if you increase or decrease your window. Had some great long trades on this guy. We won 8 out of the 8 positions we took, so 100% win rate on that from 8:30 to 8:45. So right here, if you want to be trading on Tuesdays, this is a good time to trade from 8 to about 8:45. 8:45 to 9 o'clock, we've only had four experiences, four trades. 3 were winners, 1 was a loser, a net loss, probably a big loss, took out our 3 winners. Another great time to trade here. We have a winner that comes in. So at 9:15 to, well, really till about here, 10:30, 9:15 to 10:30. Mark this on your calendar on Tuesdays. You want to be trading this reversal triangle system, because look at this. These are all P&L. A little favoring on the long side here. Shorts took away some of our profit, but that's what we're looking at. So it's a great little tool. I want to pull up for you now. Let's take a look at, I've been analyzing another market here, the corn market now. So this is the ZC contract, and we're pulling in, based on our trading here, $124 per day on about 8 trades a day. So not too bad, but I want to show you our drawdowns are minuscule. Drawdowns of 7% of the net P&L. So less than 10% drawdown is great. Take a look at this overall P&L line. Is that not a thing of beauty or what? Look at this. It's a rocket shot. Perfect upward trajectory and moving in our right direction. You can ignore these red squares. That's a little testing I was doing. But you know, the only day that's not so good in corn is Wednesdays. Wednesdays have been a little flat. We've only pulled in a small amount. So the zero line is down here, right at the bottom, and barely profitable. Probably with commissions, you're out of luck on Wednesdays. So if you're going to be trading corn with this approach, Wednesdays you probably want to skip. However, take a look at Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? The blue and the black line. Tuesdays and Thursdays, this is where you want to be trading this market, right? We see some good moves up, consistent upward moves, mostly in the beginning of the day. The beginning of the day is a push up, the end of the day is a little drop off. Beginning of the day is push up, end of the day is a drop off. In general, this is what this equity curve is showing us for those days. However, Tuesdays, days like these, you might want to consider a little bit larger target, right? And you can optimize this to your heart's content. We can do our adjustment of the risk on Tuesdays and Thursdays here. Right now we're risking $200 per trade, and that's getting us some great numbers. Take a look at our timeline profit and loss. This is for all days, so all the days in conglomeration, and there's nothing but green here from 9:30 when the market opens Eastern Time up until 12:15. These are great hours to trade this strategy in this market. I wouldn't be, right now it's seasonal perhaps, but the shorts are not so favored. We have some drawdowns in shorts, but the longs, the cyan colored lines, are doing great. Here's a great short opportunity right off in the beginning there, that first time slice. Let's take a look at a zoom in now. We're going to look at Tuesdays. This is the day Tuesday. Again, strong movers throughout the day here. A little bit of a weakening at about 12:45 to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then finish out with a couple of winners. So this is historical information. Past performance is not an indication of future results, but this is how this market has been moving in the last couple of days here. So 34 days are involved. There's 34 days with trades in them, so this could be 4 or 5 weeks of calendar days. Profit factor is solid at 2.1. Longs are $2,600 in profit. Shorts are $1,500 in profit. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's a lot going on here. I think I mentioned the dispositions last time, right? So end of day, when we hit our pink line, which is the end of the session, we do exit our positions. So we're about overall 8 of those occurred, and we're down $88 on those situations. Stop losses, we did get tagged out 31 times for a $2,900 loss. But our targets are just about equaling that. We had 32 target hit, and that's 2,600 to the positive. But look at our trailing stops. Now, our trailing stops are high because we have an aggressive trailing stop algorithm that's working well. But that's where the majority of our profit came from. Actually, all of our profit came from that, right? $3,700. Total net profit was $4,213. And yeah, it was a good day. It was a really good day. Let's take a look now. Some of you were asking about NASDAQ, right? Who doesn't love the NASDAQ? I tell you, though, the NASDAQ's a tough market to trade, this thing. It doesn't give that much predictability like we had hoped. This is a little bit uglier. This is not that corn chart that was gorgeous, right? So the white line is the overall cumulative P&L. We had some time. We had some trouble here the last, well, the beginning of this look back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 or 10 days ago, 11 days ago, we were flat, right? Lately, it has been doing well. Let's see what today looks like, right? Let's take a look at Tuesdays. So here we go. Here's Tuesday. Tuesday's a mixed bag. It's a tough market, the NASDAQ, based on this strategy with these settings. Monday's a little bit better, right? We see a little bit more to the high side. That was Wednesdays. I'm sorry, that was Wednesdays. Let's go to Thursdays. Thursdays, the market in the morning can be unpredictable. Maybe a little bit more effort, worth an effort here at the end of the day. Here's Fridays. Fridays in general are solid and pretty good, right around the 240 to 330-ish area. Not too bad. And take a look at all days. So this is what the NASDAQ looked like all days. I don't know. It's a tough market. I actually did a trade on it this afternoon. This was when I got in on. Yeah, so let's take a look at this guy. So I was looking at a breakout upward. I took a long right here. You can see my blue entry arrow. I was breaking on this guy, right? I was trading off of this level right here, which was a trending. Now, we're analyzing the trending market in NASDAQ. So trend trades are different than the reversal trades. Here's a trend triangle. The upward sloping bottom means that we're reaching new highs. So we're going to be buying at the top of an upward sloping ascending bottom like that. That's different than the reversal trade. So we're looking at trend continuation here. And the NASDAQ was back and forth at the end of the day. But I actually did pull out a little bit of a win here. Got in long right at that entry level. Held it up. The market, I think it took a nice move up, but then it came back. And I had moved my stop because I was not into messing with this market too much. I should have probably held out. It moved a little bit higher, but I think our trailing stop came in. Actually, it did come in right here. So again, our trailing stop is once we clear that entry price by 2 bars, which we did on this bar and this bar. Trailing stop is break even plus 1, and then we start moving it up in accord with an ATR. The trailing stop here, the ATR is 1.5. So, guys, you know what? I was happy with that. I actually got out right around where the trailing stop was. Okay, I know I've talked a long time. There's a lot going on here. Let's cover the crude market before I say goodnight and enjoy a Valentine's Day dinner. So the crude market is a little tricky as well, but 23 trades a day, so there's a lot of trading going on here on a 1-minute candle. But we're averaging 362 a day. Not too bad for 29 days traded. The net profit on that is 10,510. Here's our dispositions. End of the day, we kind of peter out. Stop losses, 208 stop losses hit for $46,000 loss. But our targets, our trailing stop hits are equaling that stop loss amount. So 46,720 on 435 targets, trailing stops hit. And the target, we are getting 10,000. That's basically our profit right there, 10,710. And our total P&L is 10,510. Tuesday's a strong day. Look at this. Tuesdays, we are hitting 74% wins, and we're getting about $5,000 historically. Mondays and Wednesdays, you don't want to be trading it. Got a loss of 670 on Mondays, loss of 860. This kind of information, I'm telling you guys, is stuff you want to know before you go into any day that you go trading. Who would have known that Mondays trading this strategy, this trending triangle breakout, is not good on Mondays. You don't want to be doing this on Mondays. You don't want to be doing this on Wednesdays. Just flatline, you know. Plus, we end up with below zero P&L on those days. But take a look. Take a look at the red. Red line is our Friday line. Fridays are good for this strategy. Tuesdays are great. Thursdays are not so bad either. Had some back and forth, but all in all, we're up about $1,400 on Thursdays. So guys, hey, if you have any questions, I'll let you go. I hope you have a great time tonight with your family and your wife or your husband. And if you have any questions, I would love to talk to you about it. Get a hold of StructureBoss. It could change the way you trade, make a huge difference in your bottom line. You know what? You're not trading the ragged right edge, that wild idea of where is this market going. We can use statistics to give us an edge in this market. So I encourage you, get in contact with me. We'll get you set up, and you can trade alongside of us. All right. Thanks again. Have a great evening, and God bless you. And we will see you again shortly.